Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're a rapper. Maybe you cut hair. Maybe you sell plates. You do some sort of business. And you've been having this feeling like you can't blow up in your hometown. It's some type of crabs in a bucket. Like people don't want to see you successful. And it's really not that. You part of a small group of people that have a bigger mindset, that have a more open mindset. Maybe you've been on YouTube trying to figure out how to do X, Y, and Z better, or how to improve your communication skills. You got to think it's not a lot of people in your same area that's thinking like you're thinking. What up, though? Welcome to my channel. I'm Brandon, or you can call me Brand Visions. I'm an artist from Detroit, Michigan, and I've been making money with my different skills and talents for about 8 years now. That goes for tattoos, drawing, graphic design, photography, video, and all sorts of things like that. I'll get more into the details about myself in a later video. But right now, I'm trying to explain something that I feel like is really relevant to my content in order for people to understand my story as an artist.
Who is y'all? Y'all can't come around. Bumming down the street, you know the song. We ain't from here, we from out of town. Check the rollie, it's our time right now. Who is y'all? Y'all can't come around. Bumming down the street, you know the song. We ain't from here, we from out of town.
If you get any value from this video, or you just found out something you didn't know before, or maybe you don't even like the video at all, just drop a comment, open up the narrative, and we could talk about a bunch of different things related to this topic. I got some information to share with y'all, and it's coming up right next. What is right next? Honestly, I don't think I ever moved back to Detroit. Like, for real. In the area you came up in, you really could only be developed by a certain mindset, or how should I say, you're going to be influenced by what you're surrounded by. Most dudes, 18 to 32, coming from a city like Detroit, only exposed to certain aspects of life, certain lifestyles that are more available and accessible directly in front of them. Rapping, doing illegal hustles, or even if it's legit, like, most people would go work at the factory, or they'll go, do an industry job that'll make them a decent paycheck. But when you're influenced by the streets, or you're influenced by peer pressure, it could make it seem like those type of things not worth your time. I can say for myself, once I made that move to a different environment, it's like I could see the world through a different filter. Even when I went back after moving out of state and being in Arizona for a while, I realized I really outgrew a lot of people and places that I was involved with. This being about a year and a half after I had actually settled into Arizona, I went back to do like some tattoos, like have some tattoo party type things. And I hung with family and friends. And, you just look around and you realize like a whole lot is not really changing too fast, especially if you lived in the same place for your whole life. It's not even so much that nothing has changed much. It's the fact that your mindset and your view will change so much once you step outside and have new experiences outside of that place that you born and raised in. You will realize that what changes your mindset, basically. What changes your mindset, what changes your approach on life. And now it's a lot different than those that you might have went to school with or came up with in your neighborhood. Over time, it started to seem like I was alienated from the same people that I struggled with in the past, or even lived with on a daily basis. Even though I cared and had empathy for these people, I had to come to the realization that it's not that people hating on you. It's not that people don't want to see you win. It's not that they looking down on you or putting you in a box as much as it is. People are not on the same frequency that you're on. The frequency of you improving yourself, the frequency of you doing research on new topics that you never heard about before. The only thing you really haven't done is had a whole lot of experiences outside of your hometown. That really could be the key factor that you need. When people see you, they still see the old you. They're used to the old you. They're not used to the new you that you've been working on inside and out. Maybe you've been exercising more. Maybe you've been reading more books. You got to give yourself a solid chance to make something out of yourself by stepping outside your comfort zone and putting yourself in front of people that never heard of you before. It's not as simple to accomplish it, but the process of wrapping your mind around this can really be A, B, and C. Even if you don't move to a different location, I feel like it is good to go somewhere you've never been and have experiences you never had. This will start to resonate with you in different ways, involving your perspective and outlook on life. Like I said, it's like a whole different filter. Like when you go to different places, you'll see, oh, everybody not like that.